Three things that I believe keep most people, most Americans, in the worst financial positions of their entire lives. And if you do not change these things, then chances are, wherever you are financially right here, just to be honest with you, and to be blunt, it's going to pretty much stay the same. Nothing's going to change. The only thing that's going to change your financial situation is how you think about money, and then what are the actions that you take once you change your beliefs or your mental concept about money. So what are your money fundamentals? And we're going to talk about just a couple things today. And I believe, by the way, hit subscribe, hit thumbs up, welcome to the channel. I believe that most people can change their finances and change how their lives look today and change their outlook just by changing a couple things. And so I'll give you a clue as to, I'll give you some insight into what are some things that I had to change that completely turned my life around financially. So number one, and whatever order works for you, that's fine, but I'm just going to give you three and label them 1 through 3. Number one is you have to, it's a must, you must understand the difference between an asset and a liability. Most people mistake liabilities for assets because you don't know the difference. And I'm not here to to chew you out or to crash down on you or anything like that, because I didn't know the difference either. So I had to learn it, and so now I'm sharing it with you so you can learn it. And I didn't know the difference between an asset and a liability, so I would always acquire liabilities that I thought were assets. And so probably the biggest one that a lot of you either have or want to have would be a house. The house, because I know you've all been lied to the same way I've been lied to. But like they say, men lie, women lie, the math don't lie. And so my rule of cash flow is, where is the cash flowing? Is the cash flowing or is the cash going? If the cash is flowing to you, that's a great thing. You have an asset. If the cash is flowing from you, then you have a liability. So when that bill is due, who's getting paid? If it's you, good thing. If it's someone else, it's a bad thing. So house that you live in and pay a mortgage on to someone else out of your own pocket, that's a liability. So understand the difference between an asset and a liability. That's the big thing. So if you can start understanding the difference between an asset and liability, you can change your life. Number two, you have to understand that there's no, and I get a lot of pushback for this, but there's no such thing as a safe, secure job. If I can get you to understand that no job is safe under any circumstance, I promise you to change your life, because you'll always be hedging. You'll always be leveraging. You'll always be protecting yourself, insuring yourself. Like, hey, all right, I got this paycheck. I got this job. I like it. It's cool. Paycheck, money looks good. But I know they're probably not going to keep me around forever, so I'm never going to stop hedging. I'm never going to stop taking care of myself. I'm never going to stop being careful or trying to be in position just in case something happens. There's always that just in case that's around the corner, and you always want to be prepared. So stop thinking about your job as your only source of income. Stop thinking your job is safe and secure. There's no such thing. So stay away from that. No such thing as a safe, secure job. Don't buy liabilities, acquire assets that create cash flow. And number three, which probably should be number one as far as importance, and that is time equals money. If you guys continue to believe that time equals money, you're going to always be willing to sell a lot of time for a little bit of money. So you actually sell your time when you go to work, right? So I tell everybody, you're in sales. Whether you like it or not, you're a salesperson. And the worst part is you pay your job more than they pay you. You pay your job more than they pay you to go to work, than they pay you for coming to work. So your job pays you in cash. You pay them in time. Time is infinitely more important than any amount of money. So as long as you believe those three things and you continue to practice it, you'll always be middle class. But if you want to change your life, please, 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 just change the way you think, change some fundamentals. And if you change these three things, I promise they'll help you to change your life. Free live training, Don't forget it, guys, for everybody who wants to or who's been asking about being in the masterclass and creating their own business from the phone. Free live training Thursday night, 7 p.m. You have to get registered. So click the link in the first comment below. Click the link in the video description below to get registered, or put middleman in the comments. And I'll see you guys in free live training.